Let me share on the screen. All right. All right, welcome everyone. Come on in, come on in. Keith Chasson, I'll be your host tonight. I'm excited because we have the amazing, one of the original founding members from New Zealand, Ms. Prue Owers, is going to be presenting the opportunity tonight. And I can't wait to hear because every time she does it, she sure does an amazing job. But look, we got about 30 seconds before we kind of kick this off. So you got some time. Make sure you get in touch with the people that you've invited so that you can make sure that they are a part of this meeting because it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to start that timer right now. All right, again, welcome everyone. Hey, wherever you're dialing in from, make sure you annotate that in the chat. We'd love to see where people are tuning in from. I know we generally have people from all over the world, as Neumi is in 74 different markets. Absolutely remarkable growth for a company just a little over 4 years old. Tonight we got the amazing New Zealand founding member, Ms. Prue Ower, is going to be doing our global presentation. But before we do that, I want to remind everyone that the presentation tonight is in English. And for our non-English speaking Neumi family members, we do have captions enabled, but take a listen to this as well.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek, menjünk képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文。
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
All right. Once again, my name is Keith. I'm your host tonight. Our main speaker, founding Neumi member from New Zealand, Ms. Prue Owers. Prue, take it away.
Thank you, Keith, and thank you for the lovely introduction. Let me just share my screen and we can get underway. So it's my pleasure to present to you today all the way from New Zealand. I love this company, Neumi. I love the products and I love the corporate team, and just together it really is just such an amazing company. So let's get into it and let's find out who is Neumi. Well, and my screen isn't going to work. Let me just do it down there. Okay. We are the trailblazers and the innovators. We're dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. And we're going to be talking quite a bit today about this word hydrostat. But just before we do, let's just see what issue it is that we're actually solving. Out there in the market, there's so many other products and so many of them have poor absorption rates. They say up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. And so this means that only a fraction of the nutrients actually reach the where they are needed. And that's not only expensive, it's also really ineffective. And so we have come up with a solution, and it is called Hydrostat, and we are transforming health with breakthrough science. Our proprietary production process, Hydrostat, it sets us apart in delivering high quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. And we'll just touch on a few ways of how Hydrostat is so different. And the first is cell size. Neumi's molecular ingredients are between 10 and 100 millimicrons or nanometers, and they're small enough to actually be fully absorbed by the human cell. The molecules in other supplements, however, are generally too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they get excreted from the body without being used effectively. And you can see down there on the bottom the size of our molecules compared to the human cells and the size of the molecules in most other products actually on the market. The second area is surface area, and this is where Hydrostat comes into its own. Our cells can only absorb a section of the molecule that they can touch, and Hydrostat technology actually increases the surface area so that the cells can use the entire molecule. Hydrostat treated ingredients increase their surface area to be up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. And the third area is our delivery system, and this is just incredible. We wrap our ingredients in water clusters for protection and instant absorption, and this is ultra pure water, even more pure than our hospital IV. And so that the supplements are absorbed before they even make it to the stomach. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity of lipids, so you never need to take a break from taking Neumi supplements. So just to recap, these are the three main areas where Hydrostat excels. It's on the cell size compared to the molecule size, on the surface area, and also our Hydrostat delivery system. And they are the three key differences behind the delivery method. So now that we're able to get the product to the cells, let's talk about the power of glutathione. And glutathione is actually your body's master antioxidant. It's the protector and detoxifier of the cell. It's also the key to life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. So it's vitally important for the body. Glutathione also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C, D, etc. It's also now one of the most studied molecules in the world. There's actually, it says 188 there, but I think now we're over 195,000 studies on PubMed. And if you compare that to something like vitamin C, which has about 78,000 studies. So what do doctors have to say about glutathione? Here's Dr. Mehmet Oz, and he says it's the most powerful antioxidant that you've never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And Dr. David Katz, who's the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, both cause and effect. And so what happens in your body as you age? Well, you have great glutathione levels generally up to the age of about 20, and then they start reducing between 8 and 12% per decade. And the longer you are alive, the more your glutathione levels decrease. And also continuous attacks on your cells by the invasion of toxins, heavy metals, and exposure to radiation and free radicals cause damage and expedite the aging process, and none of us want that. So glutathione levels are also reduced by any trauma that the cells encounter, such as injuries, infections, diseases, and stress. So what are some of the benefits of glutathione? Higher glutathione levels are associated with an extensive number of health and performance and also anti-aging benefits. So we have signs of low glutathione, and then we have signs of high glutathione. So high glutathione means you've got a boosted immune function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance, balanced inflammation, delayed aging and disease, healthy and radiant skin, decreased graying or balding, balanced digestion, reduced allergic reactions, and weight management. So let's take a look at our hydrostat product breakdown. And just before we do that, I'll just read an FDA disclaimer saying these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So the first problem out there, because as we've just touched on, glutathione decreases with age and environment, and there was really no practical way to get it into the cells because it was such a fragile molecule, it get broken down in the stomach. But our solution is NutraSwish, and this is our foundation product, and it is such an amazing product. So using the hydrostat technology, Neumi has nano-sized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients to become bioavailable within seconds. Just orally swish, a bit like a mouthwash, for 30 seconds or longer, and then swallow. And experience these benefits with NutraSwish: an immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery, plus so much more. We hear amazing results from this product. The next area is skincare, and skincare really gets past the first layer of skin, resulting in the need for many products. It can also be complex, ineffective, and expensive, and quite often contains harmful ingredients. Again, we have an amazing solution, and that is called Neumi Skin. So using the same hydrostat technology, we have nano-sized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and more. And so that you can nourish your skin at its deepest levels. And this is what Neumi Skin does. It helps reduce pore size, it smooths skin texture, it lifts and firms and brightens and evens skin tone, and reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and fights skin aging pollutants. So another issue out there is so many people, get a sort of a low energy in the afternoon, and they often reach for those harmful energy drinks, and which contain a lot of things that you really don't want in your body. So they use those for both lack of energy and lack of focus. So our solution is a product called Neuro. Now, Neuro is only available in select markets. But again, using our hydrostat delivery system, we maximize absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients: arginine, magnesium glutamate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients. And the benefits of Neuro are enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. And because of the effectiveness of this product, it has been fully endorsed by the American Brain Council. So another product that we have that is helping solve the issue of environmental disruptors, which have negative effects on women's health and hormones. And our solution is a product called Hers, and again available in select markets of mainly just North America at this stage. And every woman knows about the inconvenience that cycles and hormone changes can bring into life. Experience rapid results through our hydrostat technology. Every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With Hers, every woman can flourish. And it helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS, It supports healthy hormone function, and it helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and enhances mood and overall well-being. So in other words, it's essential for women. And as the saying goes, happy wife and happy life. So make sure you get some for your partner. And our latest product is solving a problem for hair. And healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, and thinning, which are often caused by environmental factors, hormonal changes, or improper care. And so our solution is a brand new product, and it's only been out a couple of months, and it's called Neumi Hair, and it is so popular, it's absolutely flying off the shelves. And it's a revolutionary new formula for full and lush leave-in hair therapy. And again, using the hydrostat technology, it delivers its powerful ingredients and maximizing absorption. So this innovation ensures that every application penetrates profoundly. It's revitalizing the scalp and promoting healthier, more vibrant hair. And it's so easy to use, you just mist it into your hair. And what it does is hair strengthening, scalp health, moisture and smoothness, heat protection, and increased hair density. So now that we've run through the products we have, let's have a quick look at some of the amazing feedback we get from people using our products. This here is Lachlan, and he's in Melbourne, Australia, and he's a 24-year-old powerlifting athlete. He's a personal trainer and gym manager. And he says by week 3, training recovery has been amazing, coming into each session fresh with no soreness from previous weekly sessions, already hitting personal bests months out for my next competition. And by week 4, he was using Swish around his training as well as post-training session, and even more personal bests on my lifts, including hitting 270 kilos for 2 reps deadlift for the first time ever. And this is Danae in Louisiana, and she's a 34-year-old homeschooling mum of 3, so she's definitely got her hands full. And she says, as soon as I started using NutraSwish on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy. Also, prior to using the Hers product, every month I would have mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness. However, since I've been using it, I found that I don't have any PMS symptoms at all. And here's a young man from Christchurch, New Zealand called Greg, and he's a 58-year-old self-employed in the pool construction business. And he says, I've been into competitive mountain bike racing for most of my adult life. In my 20s, after doing half-day events, I'd have nothing left in the tank. And now at 58 and with the Swish, I'm able to go out and do multiple days of riding with energy to spare. Plus, I have good mental clarity and hardly any muscle soreness and way faster recovery. And this is Jeannie in Hawaii, and she has such a great testimony. She's a 55-year-old natural health and skincare specialist, and she says, wow, neuro is a noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting, get a ton of stuff done Swish that I'll never go a day without. And she says, anyone that knows me knows I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from Swish, which also helped with those things. And then we have Keith, who you saw on this call just a few moments ago, and he's from Louisiana, and he's a 61-year-old self-employed networker. And he says, after suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulder from an injury, just 48 hours after beginning NutraSwish, I awoke realizing I had slept all night long. And this was the first time in almost a year. I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to my body weight exercise routine. And today I'm stronger than I've ever been. That's such a cool testimony, Keith. And here we have some before and after photos. And this is Elaine in South Australia. And you can see the difference there, but she says she swears she didn't lose weight, and it's just the product taking out the redness and the inflammation in her skin. And she says, well, notice the appearance, the reduced appearance of redness and her fine lines and even the pore size. Her results are out of this world. She just looks so different. It's incredible. And this is Linda from Indonesia. And this is after only 17 days. She said before using Neumi Skin, her skin was dull and rough. But after 17 days, we can see her skin become bright, soft, and clear. She also reported feeling stronger and more enthusiastic because she slept much deeper using NutraSwish as well. And this beautiful lady is from Nigeria, and she's in her 80s, and she sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times each day for 4 weeks, and her results are just astonishing. And this is a lady from Texas, and you can see she would be overjoyed by the results there, because look at the difference around her mouth and her neck, and this is after 8 weeks. And here we have Sherry from Indiana, and Sherry was one of the first people to actually try the skincare product, and she got to try it all the way back in 2018. And this is her 6 years later. So she's aged 6 years, but she still looks 10 years younger than when she started. It's amazing. Go Sherry. She's now 62 years. And these are some of our before and afters with our new Neumi hair product. And this is Rick from Utah, and he says, "I am so happy to have been invited to participate in the trial for this new product. And this is after only 1 month. Given the amazing results, I will be continuing to use it." And this is Jamie from Louisiana, and her results are just incredible. She said, "After using Neumi hair for 5 months, I'm finally able to wear my hair shoulder length or put it up in a ponytail. As a result, my self-esteem and confidence are through the roof." And this is also Sherry, who you saw on the skincare. And she said, "After years of amazing results with Neumi Skin, I had high expectations for the hair product, and wow, it exceeded them. As the photo shows," she said, "she feels more elegant and confident, and my hair speaks for itself. Healthy hair really makes a statement." So if you'd like to see some more testimonies and some more information about our amazing products, you can go to our Facebook page. We have an official Facebook page called Neumi New You. So just pop onto the page and answer the couple of questions, and you'll be able to check out all the amazing information there. So let's look at our vision with Neumi. We have the most amazing founder in Stephen Scott. And Steve spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products and purchasing the rights of those products and actually marketing them on TV. And over the years, Steve has generated $4 billion in revenue. You may well have heard of the Total Gym. Well, that was one of Steve's breakthrough products. And Steve was ready to retire until he found what he called the biggest breakthrough of his entire life, which is why he launched Neumi to share this technology with the world. We have an amazing president in Aaron. And Aaron Rennett says, "My aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company in the industry." We also have the most amazing science and medical advisory board. This is absolutely unheard of in our industry. We have, I think it's 18 or 20 on the medical advisory board now, and they all serve on a voluntary basis. And this is because of their belief in our groundbreaking technology, and they do all this without compensation. And this is because of the results that they've seen with their own clients and in their own clinics. If you'd like to have a look at their full biographies, which are incredibly impressive, please go to neumi.com. So now we come to execution. So how do we make all this work and bring it all together? So why would Neumi be a home-based business? We could have easily stayed with the expertise of Steve Scott and used infomercials to promote the product. But instead, Steve chose to go with home-based business, and it's just been the best decision ever. Especially over the times of COVID, we grew faster than all the other industries. And as you can see, home-based business is a huge industry. And so with Neumi, we are now open in over 74 countries. We have more than 200,000 members worldwide. We have unparalleled compensation plan, revolutionary business tools, a field-driven philosophy, and free membership with perks. And we have done that all in just over 4 years. So let's look at how to actually leverage the power of this amazing technology, Hydrostat. So it might be that you just want to have a return on investment. You might just want to have your products paid for, and that's great. We can help you do that. Or you might be wanting residual income. You might want to replace the income that you've got currently, or you might want to add a bit to and have some extra income and a second line of income. Or you might want to build a legacy asset that you can pass down to your children. And we can do all of those. So let's just touch, before we get into the details, on the income disclosure statement. And please refer to Neumi's compensation plan for complete details. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and market conditions. And results will vary among members. Neumi does not guarantee any specific income or success. So let's take a brief look at the compensation plan. We have both weekly and monthly compensation. Here is the weekly one, and this is called Fast and Immediate Rewards. And you can earn up to 43% total payout on customers and new enrollers. And you earn 25% upfront from all initial orders from new enrollments and customers. And then the power of this industry comes into because who have you introduced that, and then they're going to know people that you don't know. And so when they introduce people, you can earn 3% up to 6 levels in your downline from orders that they put in. So that's up to 43% down to 6 levels. And then we have the monthly commissions, the first of which is called the Power of 3 bonus. And there's you up the top in the dark blue. And you introduce 3 people, and those 3 people all order their 2 products every month, and you get an extra bonus of $50 every month. And then you just simply help those 3 people to do the same, and you earn $250 every month. And then you help those people do the same, and you earn $1,500 a month. The second monthly commission is called the leadership pool. And this is where you share on 6% of the global volume of the company. And from levels of 2-star and above, you earn, at 2-star, you earn 1%, at 3-star, an additional 1%, all the way to diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown, up to a total of 6%. And then we're getting into the long-term growth, and this is the uni-level bonus. So new members earn 7% down 3 levels immediately. As you grow your business and become a senior member, you earn down to 4 levels. At 1-star, you earn down to 5 levels. At 2-star, 6 levels. And then we start getting into the larger ranks of 3-star and above. And from 3-star and above, you earn all the way down to 7%, down 7 layers at 7%. And at crown, you earn 8% down at that 7th level. And then a couple of months ago, because we are growing so fast and attracting some incredible leaders into the company, we have now added an extra 3 new ranks to our business. We have added double crown, triple crown, and all the way up to president. And then the last monthly compensation is called the Infinity Bonus. And this is where you get extended earnings from levels 8 and beyond. And at Diamond, you earn an extra 5% of the Infinity Bonus and capped at 2,500. At Double Diamond, it's 1% and capped at 5,000. Triple Diamond is 1.5%, capped at $10,000 per month. And remember, these are over and above all the other commissions. Crown, it's capped at 15,000 and all the way down to president, where you get 3% on your Infinity Bonus, and it's capped at $100,000 per month. So now we're into support and next steps. We have amazing resources and technology here at Neumi. We have training videos, we have business planning tools and access to marketing assets. We have the most incredible Neumi app that comes free. We do not charge for the app, and that has all the tools on it for you to run your business, and it's an incredible app. We also have company Facebook groups to support you in your growth with Neumi. And we have weekly calls like this, and we also have training calls every week. And we also have a science call on a Friday with our founder. And that is most weeks, not every week, but that is most weeks. So let me ask you, where are you at? You have 3 key options. 1, you love what you've seen and you're ready to get started. 2, you would like to try the product, so please reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation. Or 3, you need more information. Again, please go back to the person that invited you here and they can get you whatever information it is that you are looking for. So just to wrap up, thank you so much. It's been my pleasure to present to you today from all the way from New Zealand. So have a fantastic day and good morning.